What?
That ass.
Tracy, you been smoking that shit again?
No, but I did have my ginger mix blend today.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how that gets me.
Yeah, horny as fuck. You know I'm allergic to that shit. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Wesley from AK Nation TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads at AK Nation TV. And let's talk about it. What are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about Big Brother 25 episode 2. Now, a lot has happened over the feeds. I get my updates on Twitter, so I know about the stuff that is going on for the most part. But it's always good to see what the producers want us to see, right? What the producers call, a good episode, right? And it's interesting that episode 2, they've decided to show I mean, there are the nominees on the block. Jared, we get a big portion of Jared. We get a big portion of Felicia. We get a big portion of Kirsten, and we get a slightly sized portion of Corey. But I feel like this whole season is going to be wrapped around Siri, as long as she can be in there, and Jared, as long as he can be in there. And two of them together, this whole season is going to be about them. And I think who's going to get a big push is Felicia, Heisem, Jag, and Reilly. I think those are going to be the ones getting a lot of push. But I don't know, because Izzy is creating waves and causing a ruckus. And we don't know. Izzy might be a part of that big push as well. But this cast is interesting. Not a lot of alphas in this, not from what I see off rip, not a lot of alphas. And interestingly enough, it seems like the only alpha really is Siri and Reilly. Fittingly so.
Didn't quite catch that.
Because Reilly and Siri seems to be the heads of their alliances. So it's just interesting that this young 23, 22-year-old girl decides that she wants to win HOH on purpose when all of the older people are like, nah, I don't want to win HOH just yet. I don't want to win the HOH just yet. This girl is ready to go. She's ready to go. But it's interesting. Nonetheless, we start episode 2 off with them walking into the kitchen and they see Siri, who's pouring cocktails. And immediately everyone is shocked, but also immediately Izzy sees Siri, and immediately it dawns on her mind that Jared is Siri's son. And so we're in the ending of episode 1, we saw the two of them in the corner. That's what they were talking about. Izzy was like, yo, Jared, yo, is that your mother? Like all out there. And Jared's like, yo, come to the back. Come to the back, let's talk real quick, let's talk. So Jared and Izzy kind of like strike up this like deal to partner together and for Izzy to stay mute, only because Izzy is a fan of Siri. And so that's why the phone is coming on, because I'm saying sorry, and that's making the phone react. Anyways, and so they make this deal, they blow into their fist, and now it's like this kind of like quasi, almost sort of alliance thing going on. Reilly and Jag get along immediately. Reilly is juggling. Jag is like, you're so dope. And they're connecting. And then we move from that, and Jared is in the room with Suri and Izzy. They're in the like food room or whatever, that pantry room or whatever that's called or whatever. And he says, hey, yo, ma. And the face on Suri was really, really like, what? Did you just call me in front of this girl? What's happening here? And Jared's like, no, she knows, man. She knows. Like she pointed it out to me immediately when she saw you. She said, she knows. And Izzy's like, oh, you guys don't have to worry about a thing. Like, I got you. Like, and Suri's like, are you okay? Are you all right, Izzy? What's up? What's good? Like, what do we need to talk about? Like, Izzy is in a powerful position with this legend of a Survivor player and her son, because Izzy can just tell everybody whenever she wants to. Like, that is a power to have. That is an amazing power to have. And shout out to Izzy for recognizing it, and shout out to Izzy for making it known immediately. But then again, it's kind of like, should she have done that? Should she have kept it to herself? Should she have kept it to herself and learned a little bit more about the two of them before she went in? I don't know. I don't know. I think that probably would have been what I would have done, thinking about it logically. You don't want to let all of your power go immediately, right? I don't know. Just me. Corey comes back from the Netherlands and he joins everyone in the introduction situation going on. And Kirsten pulls a vial or a vase out of a tube or whatever, and they have to select have-nots. And the have-nots that have chosen themselves to go up is Jared, Heisem, Corey, and Luke. I thought that was very commendable for them. I wouldn't have been, that wouldn't have been me. If I was on the block, I wouldn't have been on the block either. So, no. I wouldn't have picked the first week to be eating slop and sleeping on something uncomfortable. No. Not when I don't know the people in the house. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Suri and Jared seem to be having a lot of side conversation, obviously, because they are related, mom and son. But Jared feels like people are recognizing that they're not really talking, and so he wants to end that by having them talk or whatever. I thought it was cool seeing them try to remember Heisem's name. Jared calls him Hyman, and Suri calls him Ism. So that was interesting. Like, you see how difficult it is for people to really remember who each other are at the beginning of the competition. In this moment, Suri tells Jared, hey, and I need you to straighten this up. I heard you tell Kirsten that you would speak to her later. No one needs to hear you say that you would speak to someone later. Like, just say something like, I'll talk to you, we'll talk, or something like that, but don't let people know that you're speaking to people later or whatever the case may be. I'm thinking, Suri, I'm seeing the dynamic in how Suri is considered to be a legend and how she decides to play this game. Because right off the rip, she's already an alpha. Same with Reilly. She's already an alpha, but I feel like she's leaning more into Felicia and Suri way too hard. And I feel like they're coercing her into making decisions for her game. The Phalanx 5 are started, and it's with Luke, Matt, Jared, Kirsten, and Reilly. Basically the youngest ones in the house, minus Corey. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, this is really, really quick that this alliance is coming up. And then from a perspective, well, Kirsten is the one that really brought it up and was like, because Reilly was like the muchachos or whatever the case may be. But Kirsten really brought it up, and Kirsten's really fighting for a chance to survive here. And so that's why she brought up the alliance. But the thing that Kirsten is doing that is hindering her from being able to survive is that she's talking to everyone. She went from Phalanx 5 to Suri and then to Felicia. And then it makes and is making Jared feel some sort of way. And so Jared then tells his mom about how he feels about Kirsten because Suri is feeling safe with Kirsten. And Jared's like, no, I don't really vibe with her because she's doing way too much and she wants to start an alliance right away. And I think this is just crazy. And then Suri's like, well, she tried to get with us and create like this all women's pack kind of ordeal. So it's making her seem like she's doing way too much too fast. And it's putting alarm to Suri, Felicia, and Jared, and they're like already anti-Kirsten. We get to the HOH beam walk, and Reilly is the only one that says that she purposely wants to win HOH, so she's gonna go for HOH, and she gets HOH. She takes the blue beam all the way across, and her time is 16 seconds. Heisem was very close with 22 seconds, but it is what it is. Reilly wins HOH. And again, this is a boss move. First impressions, I would have never thought of her winning HOH or her being in an alpha role, but she's in an alpha role. There's two sides to the house currently. Suri and her people, and Reilly and her people. Felicia and Jared basically run tells that against Kirsten to Reilly, and Reilly ends up putting up Kirsten, who's a part of the Phalanx 5, which is an alliance that Reilly never really thought was true to begin with. She puts up Kirsten and Felicia. Felicia as a pawn, with Kirsten being her target. And I think everyone will go with this because it's the first week. There's nothing, like, why wouldn't anyone go with this? People online seem to love Felicia because of her laugh and how she's just so boisterous and like ready to like discuss anything and not hide anything. I mean, she was literally talking to Reilly and was like, who are you aligned with? Asked her straight out, who are you aligned with? So Felicia is like a fan favorite already. People are like Jag and Reilly's relationship. People are loving Surrey. People are loving the Surrey and Son kind of dynamic. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. People are finding Cameron to be off. And this is what I felt when he first walked into the house and did not say hello to anyone. He just walked back to the kitchen. He's off because in a video clip that's circling around the internet, he tells Reilly straight to her face, don't make me hit you. And in my mind, I'm like, who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Like, who is he? Head who? Head who? Wait, what? And Reilly is not really caring about those words at all. She's like, oh yeah, no. I don't know. Something's off with Cameron. I thought something was off with Cameron, and I'm not vibing with him. To be quite honest, after watching this first episode and seeing the clips and then stuff online, and the stuff that's going on online, I'm still Team McCole. That's it. I'm still Team McCole, and I want McCole to win right now. I'm Team Heisem. I love me some Heisem, and I love me McCole. That's it. Izzy, we're going to see how she played with this power move she just made between Surrey and Jared. We're going to see how she handles that. But other than that, and I'm scratching my face because I need to shave. Oh my God, my face is... I need to shave. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Who are your top 3 faves right now, and who do you think is doing the most? And it's only been just almost a week. Who is doing the most, and who are your top 3 faves currently? Leave your comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces.